Hello, I'm doing a recap of episode 6 of Borrow Your Love, and it started off with Sean Ping, Yishin, and Lee Zhangwan, the executive assistant, all in the car together because, Sean Ping was worried about her. And they get in, the executive assistant's like, I can't go in because, it's all about rich folk, but here's boss lady's card so y'all can get in. And so they get in, and a girl comes up to them and asks them if who they were looking for, and they say who. And she's like, do you know his English name? And they were like, I don't know. And she walked off, said I would go look for him. And Shan was like, I don't think she's gonna be looking for him. He said, but wait, Lee Dawan, the executive assistant gave me Ji Hao Ying's phone number, the player's phone number. So they call, and she's asking, and Sean Ping is the one that, talk to him. She was like, where is my sister for life at? Sha Shi Lee. And he was like, shoot, you ain't got to worry about it. Shoot, she drunk, and shoot, I'll take care and make sure you rest. And Sean Ping said, you done showed out speaking to me like that way. Shoot, I'm going to show you. And he was like, show me then, hang up. And what he didn't know, boom, boom, here comes Sean Ping and Yi Shit. And he was like, what? And he takes off. And he runs to Sha Shi Lee to wake her up and tell her, come on, I'll take you home. Well, Sean Ping and you should catch up to him, and Sean Ping and got thinking of something. She put her jacket she had on in her shirt like she was pregnant, and she was like, "How could you just abandon, leave, your baby mama basically, and your child behind?" His friends like, "Oh, we knew he was a player," and he's like, "No," and she's just like. He used to tell me I was cute. And I was like, yeah, that sounds like him. And he's like, no. And it was like, we should give you some money. She said, no, I just want him to be there for his child. And he's like, look, I might be a player, but I ain't got nobody pregnant. So eventually has Sean Ping, her sister for life, and you shit outside. And Sha Shi Lee, her sister for life, was like, you was wrong for that. And she was like, well, it was funny. But she said, so Sean Ping was like, but why did you go to him? But that's when Sha Shi looked up and saw the executive assistant, and she started running toward her, and Sean Ping was gonna run after her. And she like, dude, just chill, they needed a moment. And whew, sister for life. She was hugging against his back, said we should meant to be. He's like, we can't be. And he's like, we could be. And then he read off. He like, read off. She's like shouting out the name for him. And so the next scene is with Sean Ping and her sister for life holding hands while Ji Shin walked behind them, which I don't understand because like he came in a car. He came in a car. And so they walk in and, Sha Shi Lee's feeling bad and stuff. And, Sean Ping's like, don't give up. And Sha Shi Lee looks back and looks back at Yishin and said like, I'm envious of y'all's two love. And Yishin grabbed on to Sean Ping. Was like, yeah, it was love at first sight. And she's trying to like, yeah, get off me. Well, she didn't say anything, but then she walks off, and Sha Shi Lee start walking off, and Sean Ping pushes him like, and he's just smiling. And then she got back, and make sure Sean Ping tells us something like, "You fight for your love, don't give up yet." And so they're having fun, cheering each other up, and they go back home and like, oh no, here's the boss lady that found out they in trouble. But she said, go to and send Yishin home, and she was like, y'all should go. Sha Shi Lee go up there and go take a shower because y'all wet. And Sha Ping thought like, whoa, we have to go. And she's like, I need you to stay. But Sha Shi Lee, when she didn't exactly go to the shower, she said she stayed on the stairs, and she finds out that which makes her happy that the boss lady put Sean Ping in charge of the food banquet. Like, she did want the food from the food court, and said, I want you to be charged of it and everything and all that. So the next day they're in the car. She tells Sean Ping, I want you to come. I want you to leave with me when I go for work. and come back with me when I leave from work. And so they're in the car, and Sean Pink's like, man, this is awkward. I should say something. Because She Lee told her to, so it won't be so awkward in the car. But the boss lady was too much on the phone. And, what happened? This is where my memory, might get stuff out of order. But I'm just gonna, just go with it. I think what happened next is Sean Pink is walking outside with Yi Shin, and she sees the player Ji Hao Ying open the door for this girl, and she was like, I need to tell her about him. And Yi Shin's like, whoa, slow your roll. They ain't none of your business. So they're inside and just talking and rolling. And Sean Pink's like, why don't you help me? He's like, shoot, I'm boss lady's driver. He's like, why should I help you? And she's like, you always messing with me. You joking around with me, arguing with her, whatever. And so when they do, again, that she's Ji Hao Ying and that girl, she's like, I'm gonna tell her. So she goes up to her and she's like, do you know who he is? And the girl said, you sure is nosy. And she's like, well, I'm just trying to help you out. And she said, you could end up being pregnant and everything else. It said, she's a little too rude. Y'all, she put up this girl. Sean Pink was just trying to be nice, and maybe she shouldn't have butted in. But this girl stuck her hand up to ready to slap Sean Pink, talking about she didn't have no manners. Yi Shin grabbed her hand before she slapped Sean Pink. That's what I'm like talking about. Yi Shin ain't about to let nobody slap his boo. He was like, you slapping somebody is rude. But, you ain't got no manners either if you gonna about to slap her. And she's like, brother, you gonna let them talk to me like that? And then that's like, oops, like, oh. And come to find out this girl's name is Ji Sha. She is the little sister of the player. And so Sean Pink, they said some words to Sean Pink. You should turn around and walk around. And she's like, you ain't gonna apologize? And Sean Pink turned around real quick, apologized, and then got to her little cart thing and, took off. And were they talking? I think that's when the player and his sister decided to split up right then and there. And next you know, scene, he's telling all the people at the food court that there was this clause that's going to basically get y'all fired, which I forgot to mention that scene. I don't know what scene that happened in when the dad told the son that what his aunt was doing, and he told him to spread the rumor around. But apparently he told everybody, and Sean Pink was walking by. And it's like, you need to hear this, you need to hear this. So Sean Pink mad. She going up to the boss lady, but she did it calm, cool, and collected. She did it calm. She was calm. Anyway, because usually she goes off right at the handle when she gets mad. And she asked the boss lady, and the boss lady basically admitted, like, yeah, and I did it. And whoo, Sean Pink, first she said her words, and she can walk off, and she just turned around, and she was like, why you like it? And then she basically went to the boss lady, I don't gotta explain myself. That's how the boss lady was. And the boss lady said, she said, if you read it, you would have known. And it's like, anyone that reads the contract would know, but they purposely put that in there so the food court people wouldn't find exactly that something extra was added into that contract. Anyway, she said now Sean Pink got to be punished and got to go to get all the contracts out and write them out by hand. And so she leaves, and Yi Shin was like, I get that you want to teach her the business, but you just a little bit, you done showed out, basically. Y'all two got different opinions. And she's, two different ways of handling stuff. And she's like, well, I wasn't really going. She said, after I found out that Sean Ping was my daughter, I wasn't going to close. I wasn't going to do the food court like it, close it and not ever have to work again. She said, who started this mess? And he told her it was Ji Hao Ying and Yishin. Oh yeah, the boss lady said the only reason why she's doing this the hard way is because she only got a short amount of time to live, and this is like one of the quickest ways for Sean Ping to learn the trade. And so it goes to the scene with Sean Ping with her head against the wall. And Yishin's coming by the elevator, and he's like, he's like, you still whining? And she's like, no, blah, 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 this. And he was like, do you really dislike the boss lady or whatever? And she said, I didn't like her at first. And she said, I realized she got a bunch of stuff on her shoulder. And she said, blah, blah, blah. But the blah, blah stuff that she said is basically with the same thing that the boss lady had said, but she wasn't there when the boss lady said it. So, Yishin smiles because pretty much, Sean Ping, she understands what the lady's coming from, even if she is upset. So she said, I don't understand why I'm like this. And he was like, well, she wouldn't have she wouldn't get rid of the food court if she was hiring you for the banquet. And she was like, yeah, that's right, I could tell the people so they don't have nothing to worry about. And then he gets a call, which apparently the boss lady wants her to go somewhere, and she does. It's part of the shopping center, and when she's there, she meets her sister for life. And apparently, the sister for they the boss lady wants them to try clothes on for the event. To introduce her party, to say that Shi Li is her daughter. And they tried on a bunch of clothes, but they didn't like it. And finally, the boss lady came down like, what took y'all so long? And it's like, we can't find nothing to wear. And she was looking, and she said, well, if y'all can't find out, we have a tailor for you. Sean Ping almost passed out. Like, no, I'm not with this shopping. They actually brought a smile to the but she had a couple smiles, to the boss lady's face. And then later, or the next day, the player and his sister were walking by. She sees this dress and is like, oh, I want it. And come to find out that it belongs to Shi Li. And she's like, I'll pay double for that. And they're like, we can't because it's the chairman. And then here comes Shi Li. So I'm ready to try it on. And here comes, and it brights up the player's smile that he sees her. And he was like, oh, hi Shi Li. This is my sister Jia Li Sha. And and he's like, sorry for her being rude, asking her to say hi. And she went up and she said something smart. That girl, he's like, sorry for her. She basically gets whatever she wants. And she tells the lady that works there, I want an exact same copy of that. And Shi Li was like, shoot, go ahead. She said, I want you to dress like me on my day. And she leaves. And that makes Ji La Sha, this girl, just mad. Like, who wants to wear something like her anyway? And when she's going off, Shi Li's now sad. And she's like, oh, okay, I'll go see Sean Ping. And when she's going, she sees Sean Ping and the executive assistant together. And she don't like... it makes her sad because she realized he ain't never really been that happy and carefree around her. And she's like, she wonders is it because she's bombing the boss lady's daughter. And so the next scenes or so, there was a scene when did she just after? I don't even know. I'm just gonna continue from where I'm going. Because there's times, Sean Ping is busy. She's with the food bank where she's doing all this and she's doing that. And Yishin did ask her early when there was that scene before she saw the the player with that girl, and he thought she was cheating. He did ask her, like, once you get all the stuff together, you know, let me have a plate. And she keeps her promise to that. So he's trying all the different foods to that and stuff like that. And Shashi Lee is like leaving she left food for the executive assistant, and he don't know it. She just left a little note. And then another time, she left him a thermos or something. Anyway, it goes to the time which the executive assistant reminds Sha and Ping, which is during that same scene of when, you know, her sister for life noticed him too and seeing him so happy and carefree and blah blah blah. But I couldn't exactly, you know, remember anyway. He reminds her that, remember, the boss lady said that you have to write out that stuff. So there's this scene. So Sean Ping is sitting there and she's writing stuff out and everything, and executive assistant's like, why is she having Sean Ping look at this contract stuff when should be Shashi Lee? And when he's thinking of that, he looks down, he knows that this tie clip she's using the tie clip. Remember that tie clip she was gonna give him and she didn't? And he was like, use a tie clip as a bookmark? And she said, well, it's supposed to be a present for someone. And she didn't want to say it was for, you know, for him. And he was like, shoot, let me have it. And that's when she came in. And he was like, I've been waiting for you for a long time. We need to go. And the executive assistant was like, well, she has stuff to do. And so they get up, and so Yishin grabs her, and then executive assistant grabs her on the other arm, and they go back and forth. And basically, Yishin just uses a trump card, like, look, she got to the banquet tomorrow, so she needs to leave. And so Sha Ping was like she was telling, you know, thank you for this, and it's like, she just went view because she just grabbed her. He didn't even let her finish what she had to say or anything. And so when they was getting out of the elevator, I think the gang dude that's supposed to kill them, and the one that stabbed the executive assistant was going out the other way, but going up another way. And Sean Ping realizes that oh yeah, you should ask her about, like, oh, you decided to give him that tie clip. And she was like, well, I didn't exactly gave it to him. He just basically took it. And she says, my stuff anyway. Why do you care? And that made him mad. And he's like running off to the car. And she's like, oh, I forgot the files. I need to go back and get them. And he's like, no, I'll get them. You know, and you can tell she's afraid of the dark. And she runs to the car. And he turns around to go. But when he noticed, when he gets back up there to get the files, he noticed that the gang dude is leaving, which there was a scene. I forgot to mention the scene before why Yishin and them were talking about, you know, why he give she give the clip to him and got to get the files. The gang dude went and visited the executive assistant, talking about he need more money to go abroad. And I'm like, dude, you didn't got his high contract? Once you did something you got paid the first time, there shouldn't be no other time for paying. And the executive assistant basically wrote a note saying, go to this place. Anyway, so when Jishin is up there, he's like, I know that dude. But then he was gonna follow him, but then he see Ji Haoying, the player. He's like, okay, is it gang dude there to see the executive assistant, or he's there to see the player? And it goes to the banquet, and the executive assistant brings the two girls their dresses. And so Sean Ping went and gave it to her sister for life, and she was like, let me tell you a secret. She was like, second assistant brought this just for you. And she said he's wearing the same color just as you. And they changed, and you know, the player, his sister, and the executive assistant like all kind of standing together. And they was wondering where she was at. And here comes Shashi Lee down the stairs, and the executive assistant helps her down, and the player's like, I got something for you, and he gave her a necklace. And his sister Ji Lee Shaw was like, let me help you put it on. And she didn't even clip it on right, like she did it so it could fall. And then his little sister Ji La, she sees see Shy and Ping. It's like, should you just like a cockroach following us? And she was like, how would you know? Should you got cockroaches all over your house? And they get a little bit iffy, and then they start making fun of all the food, because it wasn't fancy and this and that. And then G Lai Sha was telling Sha and Ping that she was an orphan or something like that. I don't know, but she said some mean, she said some mad stuff. And Sha and Ping looked at her sister shook her head like she ain't even worth it. And so but Sha and Ping sees people start gathering around her and stuff like that, and like, nanny that boo boo mother child. Yeah, look, she got to, I was about to say, so she walks away, and everyone's talking to Shashi Lee, and G La Sha, she mad. She was like, shoot, if I can't have it, no can have it. I didn't know what she meant until she went up there and did like this fake cheer, and when she clinked it, and this girl's, Shashi Lee's dress is white, and her red wine got all over her dress. I was like, oh no, she did not. So Sha and Ping carries it right back up her and said, here, you can wear my dress instead. Which, by the way, it actually matched her mom's, because Sha and Ping is the real daughter of the boss lady. It actually matched. She was like a short version of her mom's dress. But now they can't happen because, now Sha and Ping is stuck in regular clothes because of this chick. And during that scene, the boss lady and Yishin are having a conversation, and Bombing Il said that Ji Shi Shin, her brother-in-law, he shouldn't try anything, but he said, just be on the, to look out for them, or try anything at least at this girl's party, and just keep on the lookout, which I realized the scene was earlier, but still, anyway. And she was like, how is Sha and Ping? He said she was having fun, which brought a smile to the boss lady's face. Anyway, they're back at the party, and the boss lady introduced her to everybody, saying, yes, I did have a child by another man before I got married to the dude that we started, with the, that I helped with the shopping center. And don't you agree she should be, the one that's gonna be in charge from now on. And you could tell the brother-in-law wasn't feeling it, and you could tell the sister, his daughter, the little sister, the player, wasn't feeling it. And everyone's like, yeah, cheers, and they, everyone's off and about, and G Lei Sha goes up to Shashi Lee, and I'm like, what in the world? Oh, before that, the boss lady, you could tell she wasn't feeling well, and she and her brother-in-law was like, what is, what is it with her? He said, don't you think it's kind of rude you having, he said that if our brother was alive, do you think he would actually approve of you throwing a party for another man's child? And I don't know what she said, but she said her one night, and she walked off. And he was like, that's all she got to say to me? Usually she gonna let me off the hook after a couple words. And then here comes his son, the player, to give him a drink. He was like, you said she went to the hospital, right? What's wrong? What did they say? What did the doctor say? And he said something about bad element and something else. And he was like, that's it? And he was asking him something else, but the player dude heard his name. He walked off. And then, okay, back to G La Sha. I went up to Shashi Lee, and I'm like, okay, what does she want? And she's like, can you swim? And she said, no, I cannot. Do y'all know this chick pull, I don't even know. She pushed pull Shashi Lee into the pool. And so it's like basically, Shashi Lee is trying to come up and put into the pool, and bam, goes to the scene with Sha and Pink starting to run. And I'm like, oh, she should handle it. But I mean, she can't act a fool at a party. I know she cannot act a fool. She cannot act a fool at a party, but I don't even know what's going to happen because the episode ended, I think, right as Sha Pink was running, either running to hurt the girl or she was running to save her sister for life, and it ended right there, and that's how the episode ended. And that's it.